Powered by Riverside FM.
Man, oh man, today was the first day of Minnesota Vikings OTAs. It's not training camp, and the season's not around the corner, but it's good to see our purple back out there, UP Nation. It was great today to see finally JJ McCarthy getting first-team reps, just taking reps at the helm of the Minnesota Vikings offense. Ever since he's been here, he's been kind of, on the back shelf. You had Sam Darnold here last year. You had all of the guys that were in front of him, never really got an opportunity to get out there with the first teamers. Now he's out there with the first teamers. Man, this OTAs, brother, is just like Christmas. Just like Christmas for me to see my boy JJ McCarthy out there. All the reports that are coming out about JJ McCarthy is that how poised he looked on the field in the huddle. Someone had some stats out there. I can't remember who reported it, but he was 16 for 17 on the day, threw 6 touchdowns in passing drills. Now, let's not get over the moon. I mean, this is OTAs, first days. There are no pads. There's no thumping. Nobody's tackling. This is about installing things and getting things ready, getting people familiar with the playbook. So there's not a whole lot of real live bullets going out there. But if you're going to have a first day, you want your first day to look like that when it comes to stats, man. 16 to 17, 6 touchdowns yesterday. I'll take it, even if it's not a full-fledged scrimmage. It just gives you an insight of J.J. McCarthy, man. He's just ready to go. Second thing that I noticed is that my boy, Justin Jefferson. Now, keep in mind, this is voluntary minicamp. Justin Jefferson doesn't have to be there. And I believe this is the first time Justin Jefferson has been there since 2022, maybe 2022. Hadn't shown up for voluntary training camp. I know back in the day, people used to make a big deal about that with Justin Jefferson, but he was going through contract negotiations, had to keep that leverage. It's voluntary, didn't mean to be there. Now he didn't show up. This year, he's got that contract stuff all worked out, signed that nice deal without any drama last year, and now he's committed to being there because JJ knows how important it is to start that bonding, to start that chemistry with JJ McCarthy as he starts to get acclimated to the playbook. You saw him bonding at the Minnesota Timberwolves games. Now he's showing up for OTAs. It's important to build that chemistry. Justin Jefferson knows that, and that's why he was there. So it's good to see Justin Jefferson out there in the purple. Man, it's great to see. We've been looking at all of these draft boards and all of these free agent boards, mock drafts, all that stuff, and we've been talking about a lot of players happy with the free agent signings that Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has brought in. Give Kwesi his contract, by the way. I'm going to keep saying that. Give Kwesi his contract, by the way. But it was good to see my guy Jonathan Allen out there showcase his skills. He's going to cause a lot of chaos on that defensive line. Ryan Kelly, who I think, everybody knows how good Ryan Kelly is, but I think the offseason acquisition of Ryan Kelly has just kind of been understated. Center is not a sexy position. It's not a skilled position, but when you're good at it, it creates a domino effect across that offensive line, and that is where Ryan Kelly is really going to prove his values. Great to see him out there as well. Jordan Mason, the 1-2 punch of Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, man, it's great to see him out there as well. Again, I think that is going to be one of the most understated signings until the season started. I don't think the national media has really picked up at how great of a signing that was. Number one, it gives the Minnesota Vikings an insurance policy in the backfield, but it also creates, as I said before, a 1-2 punch with the purple and the Minnesota Vikings, man. The purple and the Minnesota Vikings enhancing that running game. The focus of OTAs today was, from all the people that had an opportunity to observe, was KOC installing the foundational elements of his playbook. This is about breakdown drills. This is about the nuances. This is about all the intangibles that goes into route running, scheme blocking, defensive line, stunting, stuff like that. This is what OTAs is all about. So I think especially for newcomers, guys that are trying to make the team and draft picks, it's essentially really important for them to be there. If you're a vet that's been on the team for about 10 to 12 years and there's no new installation things going on in terms of schemes, you may not have to be there. But if you're a guy that's trying to get acclimated to a new quarterback, if you're a big-time free agent signing, it's imperative that you're there learning the schemes of that playbook. And I think Kevin O'Connell went to every positional drill today and kind of put his fingerprint on everything. And that's the importance of OTAs, man. Lots of things on the schedule for the week. May 28th, they're right back out there. May 30th, they're going to be out there as well. You got June 2nd, I believe June 3rd, June 5th, June 16th, and 18th, which I believe is the mandatory minicamp, where you're going to see 100% attendance from the Minnesota Vikings. That's where you're really going to start to see kind of the grit and the grime and something that simulates more of a football type atmosphere in terms of 11-on-11, stuff like that. Right now, they're just doing breakdown drills and getting things in place, man. It is good, even though this is not training camp and the season is not right around the corner, it's just good to see the purple back in Eagan practicing, man, especially with our future franchise quarterback in JJ McCarthy getting those reps, man. Fantastic to see him out there finally getting those first-team reps. We will continue to stay on top of it. We will continue to report on observations from OTAs. We're going to bring it to you. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Helps with the algorithm, helps me to continue to pump out the content that I like to pump out to UP Nation, Skol Nation, the Purple Gang, because you know how I like to do it. And as always, we will see you when we see you. Skol.